Hey y'all!
Hey Gallivanters!
Hope everybody's doing well today. We are on day 30 for us anyway of quarantine. And we wanted to just talk to you guys about what we're doing to satisfy our desire to be traveling right now. So
we're calling it the travel itch.
Right. So we wanted to kind of give you guys an idea of ways to maybe scratch that travel itch. If you're watching this video, you likely are a traveler or want to be a traveler. So we wanted to give you some ideas on things you can do during these crazy times.
Yep.
To kind of satisfy that desire.
So one of the things we've been doing, which obviously if you're watching this, I'm sure you're doing the same thing, but we like to watch other travel vloggers. We like to get ideas from them, places to go, things to see, things to eat, just been, scrolling through YouTube.
Yep, for sure. The other thing, just to kind of piggyback on that, is a lot of travel vloggers are now doing, live streams, Q&As, and that sort of thing. So if you can find some of your favorite travel vloggers doing that, it's a great way to connect. And, usually all the people that are watching, you can have some great conversations in the chat about, places that people have been and things that they've done. So that's been great in a way to connect to other travelers, online.
Yeah, and we're hoping maybe we could do that at some point, have a live chat.
Yep. We're gonna try and get what we need to do and get that done. We haven't done that yet, so we've gotta play around with the technology a little bit to figure that one out.
Yeah.
Also, we have a stack of guidebooks.
We do. And she is the researcher, so that's kind of her niche.
Yeah.
But, I'm sure all of you have heard about him, but we have a lot of Rick Steves guidebooks, so we've been looking over those and even watching some of his videos.
Yep.
So,
for sure. So guidebooks are a great way. I mean, obviously Google is a great tool. We've been just kind of looking at different things, places we want to go. Obviously, we may watch a video and it kind of gives us an idea, and then we just are digging a little deeper on.
Yeah, it gives us ideas of things we haven't even thought about or didn't even know about, or
exactly. And we've also there's all kinds of travel documentaries on Netflix and
History Channel.
Yeah, and so those are great. And there's also books. I mean, there's a ton of books that are either, based in a specific area or even history books. I'm a bit of a nerd, so I'm actually reading a European history book right now.
And I will have to say, I've never really been into history, but since traveling, it's piqued my interest a little more. It's a little more intriguing to me. So I have actually started reading some and watching some of those history channels. And
Well, and the other thing is, religion plays such a big part in the history all over the world, but particularly Europe, which is where we've been focused. And so really understanding some of those religious clashes and different periods of what was going on there religion-wise has helped us kind of understand some of the history and the context of things we've even already seen.
Yeah.
So, those are just a few ideas we've come up with. Again, I mean, there's a lot of YouTubers out there who have, interesting videos on just about everywhere you can imagine, and, just spending your time kind of researching those. And what we've also done is, as we've made a list of places we want to go, because now we're thinking it's going to be domestic for a little while. We're making a list of places we want to go domestically and doing research on those, and, whether it's Airbnb or apartments or hotels, kind of what's available, when the best time to go is.
Different places to eat, things to see. So we love to travel internationally, don't get us wrong, but during this time, domestic travel is going to be the way to go. But there are so many things in the U.S. that we didn't even know existed, that we're really interested in. And though we may not have as much history, it's still
interesting and great. So I mean, we initially we were hoping that we could travel internationally in the fall. Now we're thinking next spring. We don't know. We don't really know. So domestic travel is likely going to be the best route. And yes, as Trace mentioned, I mean, obviously there's tons of national parks and monuments and other historical sites, and so just finding those, and we're basically planning out probably 3 or 4 different trips, both domestically as well as internationally, so that when we can travel again,
we'll know what we're doing and where we're going.
We're ready to go. Because sometimes, when we travel so much that sometimes, between the actual traveling and trying to get the videos done, sometimes it's hard to stop and spend as much time as you really want on the research.
And really appreciate it,
Yeah, so, to appreciate the places, but then to do the research and really have it planned out. So this has given us time to do that, and, like we said, have, 3 or 4 different trips pretty much already laid out, really just based on, I mean, unless there's some kind of weird weather. I mean, obviously we're not going to go, try and, I don't know, drive, through somewhere in 6 feet of snow or whatever.
Hurricane season.
Right. We try and avoid those things.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I mean, I think there's just a lot you can do to get prepared to travel, plan your budget. I know that a lot of people have been laid off and lost their jobs right now, but some people are still working. And we have found, obviously we're not traveling, we're at home, we're not spending money on gas or other entertainment. We're spending a whole lot less right now.
We are.
So that's given us the ability to even put more aside for our next trips. And make sure we have that there when it is safe. We'll be ready to go.
If and when.
Yeah. I think
it's more of when.
It's more of when, for sure. So we hope this helps you guys, maybe give you some ideas on ways to use this time to scratch your travel itch and get some ideas on where to go. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell.
Dingy dong.
So you'll be the first to know when new videos are posted. Just remember, until next time,
live your best life.
Bye, y'all.
See ya.